Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know, YouTube isn't my full-time job, as you can tell, considering I haven't posted in like a week or two. So I also do a little bit of workshopping. I make items for TF2, one of them actually being in the game with the sap effect last Halloween. But a couple months ago, a workshopper friend of mine reached out to me asking if I wanted to contribute in a community update. Of course, I said yeah, not really expecting much. Maybe a few workshoppers getting together to make a few hats and war paints. But when I tell you I literally fell out of my chair at the list of people on this project, I meant it. There were nearly 100 people on the project, led by Hopkins, someone I know. We have workshop titans like Zythe, Bamboo, Bonk, and Crash, as well as names that you definitely would recognize like Banny, Monkey, and Kritzcast. I'm still not quite sure how of all people, I'm still amazed that I got invited to this kind of project with people like them. As for the project itself, these creators all pooled their talents together to create their own TF2 update, Tropic Crisis. If you remember the days of old, workshoppers used to get together, create their own themed updates, full of cosmetics, unusual effects, maps, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know the drill. Updates like Frontline, Mayan, and Iron Gauntlet. Valve even accepted a couple of community projects in the form of Invasion and End of the Line, which people still enjoy to this day. Tropic Crisis is the first community update in so many years, and the fact that I get to help make it a reality. If you'd like to read more about it, check out the official landing page, which I will link below. But to give a brief summary, Tropic Crisis is based around South America. Think of those old 70s movies with cartels, jungles, cheesy spy check, all that. We even developed a story and lore behind all the maps that are in the project, such as a Brazilian research facility or a Cuban supervillain base. And wow, did we go out with the content. We got hats, war paints, maps, weapons, an entire music studio, and an SFM trailer, and even a contractor system. And this isn't even everything. The sheer amount of content in Tropic Crisis easily overshadows the classic multi-day updates we've gotten in the past, like Jungle Inferno. I myself was on the Unusual Effects team, which I know we have too many in-game, but hear me out. Yes, we made some hot and taunt effects that are custom for the update, but we also created some really cool particles, such as the professional kill streak and a weapon effect. God, I am so happy I got to work on this with some absolute legend. It's probably one of my favorite effects to date. That being said, Valve has never chosen to accept a new weapon effect, hence why I decided to make a mod for y'all, replacing current effects like Hot and Cool. I myself have been using this mod for a while, which keen viewers of my channel have likely noticed, because if Valve isn't going to add it officially, I still want all of y'all to enjoy it. The experience itself of working on the project was interesting, to say the least. I only got into workshopping a couple of years ago and never collabed in such a large setting. The biggest project being with a half dozen people. I was invited into a Discord server where all the playing and communications took place, with an entire board of directors that you had to talk to even get your pitched idea and product approved for the update. This was so stressful for me because I kept thinking how am I supposed to make an unusual effect to rival that of Bamboo or Kerpongal? But that being said, it was so fun to work with them. My favorite item I worked on, again, is the weapon effect, which really was a group effort. Last time I attempted a weapon effect, it took me over 3 months to do, just because you have to handcraft and tailor the effect to each weapon model it goes on. It's not a simple copy-paste job for Valve. But for our sunburned effect, once we had a base made, we were able to split up the work and apply it and knock it out in only a couple of weeks. And I also got to help the project in other ways, one of them being map testing. I don't have a lot of footage from that time, unfortunately, because quite frankly, it sucked. Not because of the maps, but a large proportion of the project members actually do live in South America, hence why we themed the event around it. So we opted to host map testing in South American servers. This, as you can imagine, really tanked the performance of my game. I was reaching an average of, 200 ping each map test? That being said, it was still such a blast to join in and see how the maps progressed from its early stages to its now finished project. So please go show some love to Tropic Crisis, try out the maps, download the Game Banana mods, watch my fellow YouTubers' videos on this project. We hope that Valve will reach back out to us about getting this official. We've sent Eric an email or two, but have not heard back from them. And even if you don't like a submission, you aren't legally required to vote yes because some niche micro-internet celebrity told you to. Leaving honest and usable feedback for us is invaluable. I only want the best to be in TF2, and if the community says no to an item, that's fine. But I have a feeling that won't be the case with the majority of content here. So yeah, I will hopefully be streaming in the next few days once all the items are released. We are releasing like content throughout the week, as well as maybe do an interview with other project members. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, I hope to see you there.